Hi, this is a short video for Robert Mereday. I'm testing your computer here. So far, everything is testing good. I have no problems at all. It's a little hard for me to actually completely read your reading in here. I see some about like 30-40 seconds after ignition, timeout, safety switch is on. I don't really see everything 100% in there. All I can tell you is that I have probably run it for almost an hour. We got injector timing. This is a 2-bank fire computer. We got the fuel pump on, main power relay, the 2 injectors also here, and one ESC signal for the ignition coils, or ignition coil, sorry. The 5-volt reference is now on this screen here. Let me see if I can put the light in here, right here. And this will be a substituted value for the IAC, which is active. And these are the values on Diacom, which is the scanner for the marine boats. 90% power is based because I don't have the NOx sensor connected, and I do that actually on purpose to make sure the computer is reading and set up codes, make sure the logic of the computer is active and working good. Let me read the codes, and we can see that we have the PTOD and all those are not connected, and then the NOx sensor, and that's about it. Read also the history. Let me read it with you here on the video. And I see some very old history codes in there. Guardian, coolant temperatures high, very high. But that was probably 50 hours or so ago. So your current hours are 141.87. When the computer came here, and I'm going to show you that, I always first turn on the computer and record what it was in there. So we got 141.12. So we have run the computer almost a full hour. I did run it in idle and 3,500 RPMs. I couldn't find anything. So all these NOx sensor seconds we see here are mine, created on purpose. And we can see this on the history. You see here NOx sensor has 0 seconds, but the Guardian strategy, the overspeed and the server overheated, that was there. So we can, and I will send you this information for your records as well. But yeah, going up, yeah, again, so 141.83, that's mine. And I always leave the same temperature on the manifold air temperature and in the coolant for me to know which are mine or no. So yeah, this 130, obviously that was in your end. It's like 10 hours ago. It's hard to say. It's only happened one time, and it looks like it was a power off. Battery voltage was healthy, 13.52, and you got 100% power, so I can pretty much disregard that. Going up, we had the Guardian strategy, available power only 1%. It seems like you had a very high temperature, but look at the hours, 103 hours. So that was like 40 hours ago. So that can be even 1-2 years, depends on how much you use your boat. Again, I will have to disregard that. At that time, you did have some low voltage boat running at 1200 RPMs and only 12.7. That's not healthy charging system, but again, it's a little too old. This is 57.3 hours, so we're actually going really way back in time. And it looks like you did have an overheater problem again in that time. Low battery voltage, 1211. Hopefully you have corrected those. And based on what the latest codes are, again, another 103 hours or 40 hours ago, low battery voltage with the engine running, and a little, not a little, on the hot end temperature for both manifold and coolant, only 1% available power. Low drive loop. This is the only one that actually really makes me think we might have a problem with the EEPROM or so. I would like to speak with you, or you might be able to call you and get a little more information, because this seems to be happening when the boat had only 0.7 of an hour. You have a full, if we go back to the complete history, it seems like the total engine run time has never been erased. So that should be either a logic problem that 0.7 hours. It's kind of weird to have a 0.7 hour problem, you know, lower rabbit might be something that was just always being left in there, and it's not really something that I really have to take in consideration. As we can see, when this happened, you got 100% of power, and the battery voltage was very good, 14.08. That is a very healthy battery in charging system. It just stalled, so there's engine stalled, like maybe it was just a crank, no start, or just a start and then stall for any reason. But yeah, everything else seems completely normal, and then all the rest of the codes are mine. I don't really see anything that can guide me to help you. Looking at the computer board and the microscope right here, I was able to see no water intrusion needed on the connectors or in the entire board. The 5-volt reference going in through all the pins on your connectors internally in the computer is all looking like brand new. So again, sorry to not be able to guide you too much, but I don't see anything wrong with the computer. All signals, all outputs are correct, and that's it. Again, sorry to not being able to help you too much and pinpoint what the problem is on the boat, but that's as much as I can say here. All right, thank you so much.